What is up, guys? TLG here. Today we're going to be doing our MCU tier list. So, within the couple of weeks we've been watching all of the MCU movies, or at least most of the MCU movies. So, yeah, because mostly Blake haven't seen the MCU movies, so he wanted to see them all, and we all were like, let's watch them together. So me and Blake saw most of them. Kai saw most of them as well. Kevin saw most, yeah, like pretty much we all saw all of them, but I think Kevin and Kai probably had a few movies that they missed, but regardless, it's just gonna be me, Blake, and Kevin gonna be making our own tier list, so where each of us will take turns showing, where do we rank each of the MCU movies. So it's gonna be really fun. We'll have some great discussion and see, what kind of movies we prefer and all that jazz. So yeah, so I'm gonna head back. Well, I'm already in the call, but I'm gonna unmute them and then we'll figure out who's gonna go first with their tier list. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. Alright, guys. Bye.
Uh-huh.
So, who wants to do their tier list first?
Probably like I'm choosing one movie.
That's what I thought too.
Oh, I mean,
I thought we pick one movie, like say Captain Marvel or like First Avenger, and then we decide on our own things what that goes under.
yeah. I mean, I figured we do each,
Which
like,
one
we
to get
take
this
turns
paper?
so that way I can show the stream, like, how you guys, like, where would it go? So that way it doesn't get confusing.
So you want to like us to rank every single movie on our own right now?
It's like, yeah, we take turns, because you obviously have screen share. We all have screen share on, so I'll select on your screen, and then you do yours, your tier list, and once when you're done, then I'll go to Kevin's and then do mine.
Oh, what the hell is this?
This is a computer.
Yes, that's a
This,
computer.
this guy I'm in a lobby with has it set to 5 stocks. What the hell?
Alright, Kevin, you want to do your tier list first, then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I don't want to go first because I don't understand what.
Okay, so you want me to do my full tier list and then
Yeah, do your full tier list, and then we do Blake's full tier list, and then my full tier list.
Okay.
That's gonna take like 5 minutes to do.
Not
take
really.
like 5 minutes.
Not really.
If we just like categorize all of these movies in like one fell swoop, it's gonna take like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about them first.
Content creators, everybody! Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, I know, right?
Pretty much. Like this, it's not gonna be a long stream anyway.
Oh, just go.
Yeah, Kevin, let's just do your tier list.
All right, where's my shit at? Here it is.
You guys are making this insanely complicated.
How?
How?
Just go. It's your stream. Just go.
Alright, Kevin, which movie do you want to start off first?
I don't. The first one I have is. Galaxy 2.
Alright, where do you want to rank Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2?
I'll put it in a B.
What do you want to put in the B rank?
Because I didn't like the plot. The setting and the music in that movie is fantastic. But it's really just the plot that ruins it for me, because the whole him and his dad and he turned evil or whatever is like, that was kind of really, really fucking dumb. And I did not like how he was like, oh, it's his dad, you have to trust him storyline. But in the end, the rest of the Guardians are like, hey, I don't feel right about this guy. And he's like, but he's my dad. Like, you arrogant fucking buffoon. Like, you need to, I don't know. The plot was fine. And what the fuck is Star-Lord's like dad? Like his like stepdad or whatever?
That's Ego. That's
Yondu?
Yeah, Ego.
Ego. But he was like, he may be your daddy. He may be your father, but he ain't your daddy. When he saved him, that line was amazing. That line of that movie was amazing.
Yeah, Yondu said that too.
When he said that, I was like, yes, that's right. I remember my brother saying that's right, and it's just, it was so cool, that part of the movie, and it was amazing. The music was perfect. Rocket is hilarious as always, and Baby Groot was an excellent choice.
You can't go
Do
wrong with
people
Baby Groot.
actually like? Do people actually like care about the music? Because like whenever I watch these movies, that's the last thing I think about.
I mean, the
Dude,
score.
a lot of people care about the music actually.
Yeah, it's the score.
It's
I
the,
don't know. I don't know why.
it's the same thing with like video game soundtracks. Like you care about the OTS, you care about the movie OTS. It's like the score in that and the movies are what people care about. Like shit.
But my thing is like if you care about the songs, then why not just like listen to them on like a like on your phone or like something? Why do you have to listen to it in the movie?
Because it's
Did
not the
you
same watching the. It's not the same when it's like if you're in the theater
did
listening
did
to the music.
didn't you didn't you pay money to watch a movie, not listen to a song?
Yeah, but it's also like it's just like icing on the cake. So
I
It's
don't
sort of
ever
like it's
even
sort of
know
like extra. It's sort
what
of
is
like an
yours
extra.
for.
It's sort of like an extra thing, cause like that's the thing. It's
Yeah,
like
but
yeah.
it's like video games. Like,
yeah, but most people like watch the movie because it's a movie, not because
You just don't
it's
understand
like
movies then.
Okay, to be fair, I agree with Blake. No one goes to a movie to hear the fucking music. Like, no one goes to see an Avengers movie to
yeah,
hear
no one
Avengers.
does that.
No one sees
Yeah, but
Guardians just to hear Pina
Like,
Colada. Like, no one does
did you
that.
guys watch it? Did you guys
Like,
did you guys like not
and like,
hear
to be
the
fair,
Here's Blake.
like, if you need
like,
soundtrack names, they're
Shut
in
the
the
heck!
credits.
I will hurt you.
Yeah, try me.
I will fist fight you.
fist
Make it
punch,
come out.
like Captain America.
Did you guys watch Endgame like just to listen to the music, or did you watch Endgame because it was the final?
Blake,
It
can
was
you
the
seriously
final
just
climax.
keep your mouth shut and let me talk?
I mean, to be fair, if you need the music names, they're in the credits. You just look through the credits for the names. That's all you need to do.
Thank you.
Either way, the score in that movie is fantastic. I don't know why Blake keeps bitching about it for no fucking reason when it's not his turn.
You say that, but whenever I talk about anything, you always interrupt.
Moving on.
Seriously.
Let's not do this now, guys, please.
Jesus. Anyway, I put Guardians 2 with the B. Rocket was amazing in that movie. I just put it at a B rank. The only thing not being an A is the plot. That's literally the only thing about it that I didn't like. What's next on this?
Spider-Man
What is that?
Homecoming.
Homecoming, that's an A. Arguably S, but I think I was gonna put it in an A.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I would put it in an S rank if what's his face got more screen time. Ned. If I could just get a Marvel spin-off movie from Ned, S rank, S plus. Like I would rank that easily. But Spider-Man: Homecoming was an amazing game. It brought Spider-Man into the MCU. He had this like when he got to Tony Stark, it was all good. Hot May, just let me marry Hot May real quick. Aunt May is fucking hot.
Of course, you mentioned
Aunt
May.
May's Aunt May's hot. Hot May's hot as fuck.
She's fine.
It felt like this movie was a more down to earth movie than the other MCU movies. It was more lighthearted. It was more. I don't want to say it was more casual, but it was like a better like. It was more of a goofy movie. Like Spider-Man knew how to act his, and Tom Holland. Just shout out to Tom Holland. That dude is amazing as Spider-Man. I think he's probably one of the best Spider-Mans ever. The only, like, that movie is amazing. I feel like the only downside I can think of was near the third act where, what was it?
Vulture.
Vulture like was telling Peter like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do in the back of that car scene. I didn't like that scene, but overall, I love this movie to death. It's easily one of my favorites. What's next?
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. This movie was good. I would put it at a. I'll put it at B.
Also, you spelled dumpster wrong.
I left out the
It says dumpster. Dumpster.
dumpster. There you go. There you go. Ant-Man and the Wasp. It was a good movie, but it wasn't really. It was better than the first one. I'll tell you that much. Scott was when they went microscopic and he was trying to find his mom. I really liked that.
Yeah, it's a quantum realm.
Quantum Realm. The one thing is that I didn't like is we didn't get to see Ant-Man like summon a bunch of ants and that whole thing. Well, he did a little bit, but nothing really too extraordinary.
Yeah.
The music in that game in this movie, I wish this was a game, but in that movie it was all right. Nothing really too major, in my opinion. The plot was great. I really can't. The plot itself was kind of simple, so I really can't say anything too much about it. It's kind of just like a run-of-the-mill normal superhero movie, and it was a follow-up to Endgame, so that's another reason why it kind of. I'm not saying it downgraded it, but it kind of it was just there because you already knew what happened, you know. So that's pretty much why it's at B. Ant-Man 1!
Well, speaking of Ant-Man, we got more Ant-Man.
More Ant-Man. I'll put it at C. Because I didn't like this movie as much as I thought it would. One thing that I did not like about this movie, because it was short. It felt way too short. There was way too much build up to the last 30 minutes, and even then that battle was the final battle with Ant-Man and what the fuck the villain's name was.
Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jacket, that's right. That fight sucked. I did not like that. I did not like that fight. Not even the train scene. I mean, it was funny, but I felt like this movie had a lot more origin than action, in my opinion. It told more of the beginning story than action movie, in my opinion, because it was I don't know. I went to go see it in theaters, and it was funny. It was funny. Some scenes caught me off guard, but nothing really too crazy. I guess the biggest thing that I did not like about it was the plot was fine, but it just felt like no one knew who Ant-Man was. So I felt like in that movie they had to seriously build him up to just be like, hey, this is who he is, and you're going to get to know him throughout over 2/3 of the movie, leaving the last 45 minutes to 30 minutes just, okay, we're gonna have one big fight at the end, and it was mediocre at best. So I didn't really like that for Ant-Man.
All right.
What's that? Age of Ultron?
Yeah.
I am gonna put that at C also.
Okay.
I know I'm putting an Avengers movie low on the tier list, but hear me out. I don't remember too much of this movie, but Quicksilver dies. He was a one-off character. He never shows up again.
Yeah.
But it introduced Scarlet, which is easily one of the best characters in the MCU. And was it in this movie where they had that hammer scene where everyone tried to pick up Mjolnir?
Yes.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
And when Captain America barely lifted up, Thor's face was priceless. Thor's face, when I saw that in theaters, I bursted out laughing.
See, here's the thing. You're not worthy.
You're not worthy of
Bad
like,
accent. I'm gonna stop
You're,
now.
Mm.
you're
Bad-
not
well,
worthy
bad
of-
impression.
No,
I don't
no
know.
one,
Not
no one
worthy
can
of
do
that
Chris
accent.
Hemsworth. No one can do Chris Hemsworth accent.
Impression. My bad.
No one can do Chris Hemsworth's accent, but
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ.
I'm not even gonna try.
But this movie, the fight scene, like at the end of it, where Scarlet Witch actually came out and helped out the Avengers, I thought that was really nice. The score, awesome as always. But it is the weakest Avengers film. Like I think that's just common knowledge. Everyone, I mean, it was just it didn't feel like an Avengers movie to me.
And why is that?
I don't know, because it felt like, yeah, every single Avenger was there, and Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver being villains at the start of it. It was a good plot, but they didn't really roll with it. And this is also the movie where Vision came in, right?
Yeah.
Vision.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I don't like Vision. So it kind of just happened to me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they had
Like
to introduce the one of the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, that's true. So it did thicken the plot, but it felt like you had to watch it, but it seriously wasn't needed. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but the fight scenes were as great as always. The comedy was amazing when, well, what was it when Tony Stark was like trying to open a door and was like, "Open up, yay!" It's like that song just had me priceless.
Oh yeah.
If anyone remembers that scene.
Yeah, it's at the beginning.
It's at the very beginning of it. And my friend told me that Tony Stark is like, what was it? Like Spider-Man comedy. And I'm like, I need to watch this movie right now. So it was really fun seeing Tony Stark as always. When Quicksilver died, I was like, oh shit. So that was just it was weird. Avengers of Ultron didn't really even phase me as like, I don't know. It just bad movie, just bad movie. Infinity War, S. I don't even need.
Damn it! I was hoping
Top.
to put it in the dumpster.
All right, you know what? Here, dumpster. There you go.
Yes,
Trash
let's
movie.
go.
Yeah, Infinity War in the dumpster. Fuck them. Yeah, there you go. Let's put Age of Ultron.
Yeah,
S.
man. Yeah. That's a definitive tier list.
That's best tier list 2019.
All right.
We all know how great Infinity War is. This movie was 10 years in the making. We've been watching all of these movies for this one moment, and it fucking delivered, man. I remember going out of the theater and looking on Twitter. Everyone was either loving it, or I'm like, what is this movie? Everyone was like, this is Thanos' movie. And I'm like, all the, what was it, cocksucking bitches just being like, no, this is Avengers movie. And I'm like, it's Thanos' movie. It's Thanos' movie. And the scene where they're in Wakanda, that scene is arguably the best scene in the MCU for me, because that scene had everything right for it. They had all the Avengers. They had everybody in this movie. Everybody.
Well, most of everybody.
The only one that didn't have was Ant-Man, right?
Ant-Man, the Wasp,
Ant-Man,
Hawkeye,
Ant-Man and Hawkeye,
and
yeah.
Captain Marvel.
And Captain Marvel.
But she was gone for obvious reasons.
She's
Yeah.
gone for obvious reasons because she's too good for the. I don't know, fuck that movie. But
Yep.
that
Okay,
movie-
whatever.
whatever. I'm not gonna mention anything about that. But Infinity War, it lived up to the hype, and the score in this movie was awesome. I love everything about this movie. It's easily one of my favorite movies of all time. Seriously, the whole, like, it was good. It felt like, how do I explain this in the right way? It felt like a finale, but we knew it wasn't the end because we knew Endgame was coming. So it really stood out, and it made us think that Iron Man was gonna die on that planet fight with Thanos.
Yeah, it was on Titan, by the way.
It was on Titan. How do you're a fucking Wikipedia, aren't you?
No, I watched the movie like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta be with Alan with this one. It's pretty obvious.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I watched this movie a lot, but I don't know. Anyway, that movie is like spot on in terms of everything. And when the snap happened, I was actually surprised that Disney actually went that route and killed off everyone except for the original Avengers. And Spider-Man scene. Holy shit, that scene made me cry. The first time watching it, I was like, oh no. I was like,
talking about Infinity War.
Yeah.
Infinity War.
The Infinity War scene.
Infinity War scene where Parker is like, I want to go, I don't 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 want to go.
Oh.
Like that shit had my heart beating. And I remember watching in the theater when everyone was dying. Everyone was like, Hawkeye! And I was like, Scarlet! And I'm like, Hawkeye! And like everyone was yelling at their favorite like superheroes because think about it, they had 10 years in the making for this, and all of them just die right in front of you. All these heroes that mean to you are gone, like in just one snap.
Well, most of them. The original Avengers are still alive.
The original Avengers are still alive, but like Spider-Man, Black Widow,
No,
Winter
Black
Soldier.
No, Black Widow's still there.
Black Widow was still there.
Yeah. Winter Soldier,
Sure.
Falcon, Black Panther.
Falcon, Black Panther, all of them are gone.
Yeah.
So everything, and the jokes in this movie are spot on. Like I could, most of them spot on. Most of them are just got a little bit of a chuckle out of me. So I really hold this movie in high regards. It's seriously one of my favorite movies of all time. Easily the best Avengers film in my opinion. We'll get to that in a second, but it's easily one of my favorites, and it seriously built up to the hype. The hype was seriously real in this one. Black Panther.
Let's see, what can we put in
I'll put it at A. I'll put it at A.
Okay, alright.
I'll put it at A, and here's why. The side characters made that movie worth it. The one thing I didn't like about this movie was the whole politics side of things, where everyone was like, "Oh, the Black Panther movie challenge," or there was like some sort of movement for Black people. I'm not trying to be racist or anything. Don't get that in your head, but all the Black parents were like, "Hey, you need to go see this movie because this is how Black people are supposed to be represented." And I'm like, that's not how it works, people. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, man. But this movie was awesome. The only thing I didn't like about it was the end fight was kind of boring. It was really underwhelming. But everything about that movie was just spot on. I remember watching this movie coming out of the theaters, and I'm like, I don't know how they're gonna top the next movie. I don't know how they're gonna top this movie. And boom, Infinity War hits, and I'm like, shit, they topped it. So, and the whole "what are those" scene.
I cringe when I heard that.
I actually, you know what? Fuck that. Beat there. No, I'm just kidding.
Just for that joke.
just for that joke. I cringed so hard when that happened. Also, when his sister gave him the shoes where they sneak around, I'm like, guess what I call them? Sneakers. Okay. I did. It was so cringe that it was so weird. The one thing I do like about that movie is what was it? They're in the car and they're chasing someone. That one was really cool.
Okay.
I don't know. There's not, and Wakanda. Wakanda forever. I gotta say that. Just Wakanda forever. This movie is great.
All right.
All right, Civil War. Put that in S rank. This movie. This movie. I can't talk English.
I mean, we can't talk either, so
movie.
you're not alone.
I mean, no one can talk. But Civil War. It was the longest movie up until Avengers: Infinity War came out. This was my favorite movie in the MCU for the longest time up until Infinity War hit. Because it had all the. Originally, this was supposed to be an Avengers movie, but they made it a Captain America movie because, I don't know, fucking reasons.
Because the story is like more focused with Captain America,
Yeah, I guess. Or it's
with
like
his motives and stuff.
his motives and Stark's motives, and they made it a Civil War, and like, yeah. For the record, I was on Team Iron Man. I'm just saying. But besides that, this movie was very, very long. But when I was watching it in the theaters, I was thinking, I was just going through. I was just watching. I didn't even notice the time. And this was at this point in the third act of the movie when Tony and Steve were fighting. I seriously thought like Cap was actually gonna kill Tony at one point. I was like, damn, is he seriously gonna kill him? But no. And the story with Bucky and Iron Man's parents, where he was being controlled, and the whole Bucky's storyline was great. They did that perfectly. And Spider-Man showing up was awesome. I seriously couldn't have thought of a better reason to include Spider-Man in the MCU other than this one. This movie is what brought Spider-Man into the MCU. And it also got Black Panther also. So that was awesome. Looking back at it, this movie seriously only had like one thing going for it. It's like, okay, after this movie, we know we're gonna get a Black Panther movie and we're gonna get a Spider-Man movie because of this movie. And I'm like, that's what people thought of when they thought of this movie. Like, oh, we saw this movie? Okay, at least we're getting a Black Panther movie and a Spider-Man movie. Like, that's not the point. That's not the point of this movie. Like, it's about Captain America and Tony going head to head in this shit. Also, I really like the idea of heroes turning villains. So that kind of rolled into this movie. Not really, but I like to think of it like that. It's just different motives and stuff like that. So this movie, I hold a lot of regards to this movie. It's easily one of my favorites. Top 3 favorite MCU movies. So I hold a lot. Was this First Avenger? D tier. Fuck that movie. No, I'm just kidding. I only watched this movie once, and I don't really remember watching it. It wasn't in theaters. It was like a Netflix thing. So I'll put it in B tier. Okay, I'll be honest. My brother told me the story of first Avenger. I remember he was in ice and stuff like that, and he was all serious, but I don't really remember much of the plot. I remember Red Skull being in it, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I don't like. I never was a huge Captain America fan in the first place, and because with me seeing Captain America, I'm not saying Captain America is a bad superhero. He's a great superhero, but like, what can he do compared to like Thor or Hulk or fucking Iron Man for that matter? I don't know. The whole like, I
He
don't
can
like.
kick your ass.
That's true. That's true, but I feel like I don't know. I just don't like Captain America as much as I like other superheroes. So that's really the only reason why I'm kind of putting him in B tier. So that's really much. Nothing much left to say in my opinion because I don't really remember much of this movie anyway. So, come on, computer, work with me here. All right. What is this? Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier. I'm gonna put that in A. I'm gonna put that in A because I remember watching this movie a lot with my friend Chris, and I watched it, and we were just making fun of it the whole time. Like every scene, we were just making fun of everything, and it was just so funny. I remember what was it, that bridge fight scene? We were just talking about Pop Tarts. You took my Pop Tarts. Like we were fighting over, like Captain America was fighting over Pop Tarts. So like we were just rooting the entire movie, but it was so fucking hilarious. Like I could not love this movie just because of that reason. Also, when Bucky came out, Bucky wrecked shit in this movie, man. Bucky absolutely destroyed Captain America. And I feel like that made me love Bucky even more for the Winter Soldier. Also, I really felt for him because he was being controlled by whatever it was called, Hydra or whatever the fuck it was called. So Winter Soldier, sir, I really like that movie a lot. So also I think the comedy in that one was actually pretty funny. So that's pretty much all I gotta say for that one. Winter Soldier, great movie, I love it. Captain Marvel, here we go. Hey guys, you know why I have the dumpster tier? It's because of this movie. It's because of this movie. This movie's shit. I have not seen it.
Okay, then shut the fuck up. Anyway.
I have not seen this movie for good reason.
Yeah, it's really not.
All right, fine. Hang on. Movies I've not seen. Captain Marvel. But yeah, I didn't see this movie and I heard it was shit. I don't like her as a character. I hated her. I hated her. I hated her in the end game and I hated her in her own damn movie.
We'll pop off later, Alan. We'll yell at him later. Don't worry.
Don't worry, but whatever. I don't like this movie. Fuck this movie. Doctor Strange. Dumpster. No. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in A. Should I put it in S? I'm gonna put it in S. I'm gonna put it in S, and here's why. I'm gonna put it in S because here's why. Here's why I say that. I say that a lot because I feel like should I though? I'm still. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in S because that movie made Doctor Strange. Like I liked Doctor Strange beforehand. This movie made me love Doctor Strange like 10 times over. Because he was such a good character. I've come to bargain. That I felt like the storyline in that movie was fantastic. The whole mythical, trippy power shit, that was really cool. I remember being in the theaters with my friend Gus, and there was a little kid in the theaters, and he was yelling, and he was being annoying, and he was taking everything out of the whole movie. And someone in the back literally said, "Take that kid out of the theater." And me and Gus were like, "Yes, bitch, seriously." No, I'm not addicted to kids, but that one kid and that one mom does like no. That I want a refund for my dinner because this whole movie, no. But I like this movie a lot. That movie is the writing in that movie was fantastic. I really like the whole mystical thing with Dumamu. Dumamu was a great villain. Great villain. I love Dumamu. And what's Doctor Strange's sidekick name? The fucking martial artist dude. The martial artist dude.
Wong.
Wong. Wong. Him. I love that guy. That dude's amazing. And the whole like I've come to bargain thing at the end was just priceless. That's probably the highlight of that whole movie. The whole I've come to bargain like over 1,000,000 times. I love it. Oh, bro, I'd be drunk, bro. Dude, I wish, but that movie was amazing. The score wasn't all too memorable, but it was good. It was good enough for like a pass, you know? It was like everyone came to see Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange just had everything done brilliantly. I remember just watching, like, I was engaged the entire time because I wanted to know what was going to happen. So that's why I'm going to put Doctor Strange in S rank for that. Guardians of the Galaxy. Another S. That's not. No, S rank. I love this movie. I love this movie. I praise this movie a lot because it showed me Guardians of the Galaxy. Like 4 Outcasts. I loved everything about this movie. This movie was just funny. This movie was hilarious. The whole from the cell scene to them going to the collector, from fucking Groot, from Rocket, from Star-Lord, and the music in this movie was fantastic too, by the way. That movie's score is perfect. They used in both movies like old school rock classic music, and I loved that. It just fit the setting of space. And what was this? What movie came before this? Like fucking Winter Soldier or something? Winter Soldier? It was Winter Soldier, and now we're going to space to see the Guardians of the Galaxy. I love that. Everything, that whole movie is just amazing. And the final act was so good when Rocket was about to like say, "I will shoot you," and Star-Lord was like, "Rocket is me." He's like, "Oh hi, hey, you wanna hop in the ship?" Or something like that. I forgot what it was, but it was just priceless. I could not stop laughing at this movie. And Gamora is so good as a character. I love her so much. Drax was awesome. Dave Bautista did a great job with that. It's everything about, like, from the setting to the action to the comedy to the everything about that movie. S rank. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh boy, here we go. What? Who keeps
Oh,
opening
I'm
the
not
door?
on mute? Thought I was. It's my fucking chair.
Yeah. Who keeps opening the door?
Yeah, my chair is squeaky as hell. I'm just going back and forth in it.
Yeah. Who keeps going?
No, that's my chair.
Like, what are you doing?
That wasn't fucking weird. Well,
All right. Now he's on mute. Okay. So, yeah, that I didn't even notice that. Oh boy, here we go. The big one. B. Actually, you know what? Dumpster. Fuck that. No. Yeah. That's a main. No. There you go. That's better. Actually, here I'm gonna make a difference here. Just to say Endgame sucks. No, I'm gonna piss off everyone watching. But let me explain myself. Put the pitchforks down. Lower your weapons. Just fuck everything. Just hear me out real quick, guys. First of all, the movie was way too fucking long. That's the first thing. The movie was way too fucking long for me. The whole 5-year gap, I did not expect that. Like, I did not expect that in this movie. I was like, 5 years. 5 years. You did nothing for 5 years. The Avengers broke off and 5 years happened, like just gone. Thanos won. You're dead. What are you gonna do? 5 years happened. I'm like, wow. So one of the things, the plot, it was fine, but it didn't feel as impact because first of all, we already knew this movie was coming out for because of Infinity War. We knew there was another Avengers movie coming out. I keep saying game because I'm dumb. I wish there was a game of this. That would be awesome. Oh wait, there is Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3. Go play it if you want it. If you haven't, go watch Alan streaming with Blake right now. There you go. Go watch it on the channel. Yeah, go watch that. There's your plug for the day. I hate that game, by the way, but hey, if you haven't played the other game and this is your first one, then that's the reason. I've played the other games, and the other games are better. That's just me. I liked the whole Banner's brain inside of the Hulk stick. That was kind of funny. Because I can imagine like the Hulk being being at like a science lab and everyone being like, "Who's this big green dude?" Who's like, yes, I am Bruce Banner. Yes, ignore my big giant green muscles and my big. I need my glasses. Like, where are my glasses at? I don't know. I just made that up in my mind because I thought that was funny in theaters.
I feel like they made Professor Hulk simply to set up Maestro. Future.
Pretty much. But this movie, I was expecting a lot more. I liked the fact that they did go back in time and they went to previous parts of the MCU to fix what happened and they got all the stuff that they needed. What did they need? Like time, like stones or something, or some capsule?
Oh my fucking god.
Isn't
It
it
was the
like
Infinity Stone.
man,
And they went back to get the pin particles to get more. Yeah, okay,
no,
wait,
I'll get those.
specifically.
They went to specifically. It's like
They went
When
into
they went to the
quantum
soldier
realm.
base?
wherever they went to.
They went to the quantum realm.
Yeah.
They did go to the quantum realm.
Okay, okay, where specifically are you talking about?
I'm talking about the quantum realm.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when they go back to the soldier base, because like that's
Yeah,
because they
let's
need more.
look.
The soldier
Yeah.
base was a good idea. I liked what they did there. When Captain America saw Captain America and they had that fight, that was cool. And when Captain America said "Hail Hydra," I'm like, oh shit.
I'm just gonna spitball this. Does anyone else find it weird that Ant-Man isn't actually Professor in the actual MCU? No, just no, because the original Ant-Man's actually like the Professor. Like that's why Hank Pym is the original Ant-Man. That's why like the first one for me was a little weird because Ant-Man isn't how he was in the comics. He was actually just some crook ass criminal.
Yeah,
He just got lucky.
he was a criminal in the comics, and then he became Ant-Man.
Never mind.
Whatever it was, but the final battle. I'll just get to the point. The final battle, when everyone came back, I was at that point. I already watched like 2.5 hours of this shit. Let me rewind for a little bit, and then I'll get to the third act. I liked the part where Thor actually got to see his mom. that part was actually a really good scene. And when he got Mjolnir and he gave it to Captain America, that scene was really cool because he knew he could lift up the hammer, he could lift up Mjolnir, and he could just go to town with it. I like that part because he already has the axe, so there's no point. Give the hammer to what?
Ford didn't really give Mjolnir to Iron Man.
He just let him
Or
use
to,
it.
to Captain America. Captain America kind of just like took it from him.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know.
Like Captain America was just like, okay, I need you to work for me, and he did.
Yeah. And so that another thing I didn't like, because this movie came out when the whole women evolution rights thing came out, and they had all the females fight this one thing, and they had all the female characters in a line, and they were like, "We're about to go town," and I'm like, "Why?"
Well, that's a setup for the A-Force. That's why.
I guess, but at the time, I'm like, this is just like a women empowerment bullshit thing. I didn't like that.
And to be fair, that scene was already set up.
Captain Marvel fucking hate Captain Marvel in this movie can suck my dick. I fucking hate her in this game. I keep saying game. Game movie.
Kevin, if you can't say your words correctly, you don't deserve an opinion.
Are you playing a game while you're making this tier list or something?
No. I swear to God, I'm not. My TV's turned. I just keep saying game because I'm so used to ranking games. Okay. Anyway, Captain Marvel in this game can. I said it again. I did it again. Movie.
Can we just
No.
Like...
Shut the fuck up. I'm already too deep into this.
Oh boy.
How far are we into this?
I don't like. Yeah, how far are we into this thing? Whatever it is. I don't like Captain Marvel in this movie because she thinks she's above the Avengers, and she says there's more to life at stake than just this puny planet or something like that. And I'm like, you can fuck off.
That was not a scene, but
I mean,
okay.
she's right.
Disclaimer.
Whatever she said.
She said there's a lot of other planets that don't have the Avengers. That's why she was gone.
Yeah, that's pretty much why.
And
also in this movie, what Captain Marvel is in this film should have been Thor. That's another like Thor's the one that should be killing like multiple people from the sky, but no, it's fucking Captain Marvel at the end game.
Well, I mean, like
that's because Thor's fat and ugly.
Thor,
like
that Thor is actually hilarious. I actually like what they did there. That was funny.
That was stupid. I was disappointed.
That was like he already lost, bro. He lost.
That doesn't mean anything.
Dude, if you lost what you were supposed to do and you already lost, you might as well just drink beer, get fat, and play Fortnite with these fucking old hags for whatever reason.
What's like?
Please do, Alan, because you're gonna do way better than Kevin at the moment.
So you're telling me to fuck off? That's what you're saying?
Or if you want.
Okay, moving on. Endgame, I didn't like it.
I love you, man. Really.
No, I had to do it to him.
You had to do me dirty like that.
Mm.
Is that two?
Why is this seriously the first?
All right, I'm gonna put it.
No, it's Iron Man 11. I'm sure.
Damn.
I'm gonna
They skipped 4 through 10 because of budget.
4 through 10.
Reasons.
Yeah, sure. That's reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put Iron Man 2 in C rank because
I gotta hear this.
It's his opinion. We'll bash him for it later.
I haven't been listening to any of the other movies he's talking about. I gotta hear this.
Okay, wait, Kevin. Before you say anything, what's your opinion on Iron Man 3?
I liked Iron Man 3 a lot.
Okay, good. Because if you said it was bad, I was actually gonna start screaming.
Yeah, Iron Man 3 is the best one. That's the best one.
Everyone in the community says Iron Man 3 is the worst.
Iron Man 3 is arguably the best one.
I think it's the best one.
Okay.
That
I won't scream at you for. Okay, that's fair.
Okay,
Iron Man 3 was amazing.
I'm gonna put Iron Man 3 was awesome, but this is Iron Man 2. I put Iron Man 2 in B rank, Alan. or Blake. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna put it in B. I'm gonna put it in B because
I guess that's fair.
I'll have it up a tier.
I'll be honest. I kind of forgot what happened in Iron Man 2. I remember Iron Man
Yeah,
3 and
that's the thing.
first
That's the thing.
one.
It's kind of a forgettable movie.
What
It's
happened?
you only really need to see
So
it
that's kind
to
of why I
know
want to
that
put
Iron
it.
Man got
That's
What
kind of why I want
happened?
to
What
put it in
happened in
C.
the second one?
Iron.
Because I know
Ivan
the third one was
Valkov.
with like
War
that
Machine.
terrorist, with that terrorist and that boy.
Okay, so Ivan Valkov's dad dies. And
Oh
his
yeah,
dad goes-
yeah. Two. Yeah, two.
So,
wasn't that great.
Yeah,
Second one
he
wasn't
plans
that
against Iron Man using his
Yeah,
dad's old plans.
that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah,
That's
that guy with like those whips at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The guy
that
who had the
movie
scene
was
where he's like, "I want my
kinda-
bird."
So that's
for speaking
why-
at the beginning.
That's why I want to put it in C rank because it's kind of a forgettable movie. It's like you don't remember much of what happened.
It's not bad, but like.
Like if there are better movies, like Iron Man 1 is better than Iron Man 2 in my opinion.
To be fair, though, this was at a point where Marvel was starting to pick up their pace, like in terms
Yeah.
of writing for movies. So
That's true. And they
it's
started
just
to pick up
setting-
on the comedy too.
yeah,
So this is like I feel like Iron Man 2 was the turning point to Marvel where they really became Marvel and in the MCU. So there's nothing really much to say about the movie. I remember that fucking like racetrack scene for whatever reason with that fucking car exploding, but other than that, there's not really much to say about this movie. War Machine and that Iron Man and that donut scene was funny, but other than that was like, what else really was there? There's really nothing much to say about that movie, so that's pretty much it.
You know, unpopular opinion, but I'm just gonna say this just because.
All of your
Was
picks
there?
are unpopular.
All right, I guess I'll just go leave then. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I guess.
Blake, what's up? What do you have to say?
I hate Nick Fury. Nick Fury's an asshole.
Yeah, Nick Fury's a dick.
I hate him. Like, I actually do not like him. Just because he's like, oh, I've seen some shit in my life means I don't like anybody.
Well, I mean, he's the head commander of S.H.I.E.L.D., so he has to pretty much have an
Does he
iron
have to be
fist.
an asshole, though? Like, he's
Not
a
really.
dick. I hate him.
He was better in the comics. I don't know why he's acting like this in the movies. He was a much better. He was a
So
much
he was
better.
better
like,
as a
He
white
was a
person?
much better leader in the comics.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a role model, a leader, but he is a fucking mother. Fuck.
He kind of. Anyway,
I kick his ass. He's not good.
wow, I got all 3 Iron Man movies back to back.
I put mine in order of like all the movies.
All right, Iron Man 3. Let's see here. Should I put it in A?
Wait, what movie is it?
Iron Man 3.
3. I'm gonna put it in.
I stand by what I say. That's the best
I'll
one.
I'll put it in A because it's the best Iron Man movie out of all 3 of them. And I like all of the. I liked what Tony was doing, where he was. Fuck, that was Iron Man 2. I'm saying that the only thing I remember in this movie was the writing was really good. Was it this movie or was it Iron Man 2 where the Iron Man's house got attacked? I think that was Iron Man 2.
That one, no, Iron Man 3.
It was 3.
where his
It
house
was
got
3.
attacked.
Iron Man
'Cause
3.
Because it was where Iron Man sent that threat to that terrorist.
Yeah. Okay, so that's another thing I remember. So that was a really cool scene in my opinion. I just gotta point out the ending where Tony Stark was like, I don't need this technology to love you or make you think you love me or something like that. And at the very end, he blew up all of the suits as in like fireworks and then kissed what's her bitch?
Sandpepper.
Sandpepper. See, I don't even
Okay.
Are you serious, dude?
what?
Like you guys
That's one
say,
of the best. That is one of the
Like you
best
say some
romances in the entire MCU.
Yeah, I'm saying like I like that.
He's just okay. I mean, I probably misheard you.
You probably misheard me because I like that scene. I like at the very also Falcon in this movie was also really cool.
I fucking hate this shit.
Or not Falcon. What is it? Falcon? Okay, whatever.
Machine.
Yeah,
I
just-
got
yeah,
I
just
got way too
Falcon.
ahead of myself.
We're saying.
War
Yeah, what's
Machine.
your-
War Machine is what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. War Machine. I meant to say War Machine. War Machine.
Yeah,
I
you're
like.
mixing up your black
I think
sidekicks.
you're
I'm,
talking.
I'm mixing up
about,
everything.
I
I've
think
already
you're
talked
talking
about.
Iron.
I've already talked about like all these movies at once that are mixing together at this point.
I think you mean Iron Patriot. Thank you.
The Iron Pitch. Yeah, whatever.
It's the stupidest fucking name.
Anyway. All right.
I know what like
Let's-
I know
let's-
that you're
let's
trying
just-
to go for. War Machine sounds way too violent.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just move on. Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
I'll just.
see, this
I'll
Thank
is
you,
what-
Alan.
this
Thank
is
you.
what-
Oh my god, it's been half
Okay,
an hour.
fine. I'll fucking. Okay, it's been an hour.
This is why I said like we should take one movie and all of us talk about it.
All right,
But
whatever.
no one ever listens to me.
When Kevin's done, I'll say what I want to say, but go.
Whatever. Iron Man 1, Aaron. I like the plot. I like it's the start of the MCU. Done deal.
Oh, is he done already?
Oh, hang on. I'm trying to get the.
Okay, because like there was such a long pause.
There was more than a
Fine.
2-second pause, and that was
Shut
why.
up! Let me talk. God damn it! I'm trying to get through these quick now. God damn it! Avengers 1. I love it. Everything about that movie was great. Everything about the movie was great. It's had all the superheroes come in at once. I love that. The other movie is one of the greatest movies of all time. Just saying. Hulk trash tier. Don't even talk about it.
If only we were.
Thor
doing this
1.
on a Friday.
Isn't it tomorrow
Dumpster.
Friday?
Not that good of a movie. in my
No,
opinion.
today's Thursday.
Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
S rank. Done
No,
deal.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Thor Dark World. Fucking. C. Whatever.
But if today would but if
All
today
right, I'll
was
put
a
it in B.
Friday,
I'll put it in B. Thor.
today was a Friday, we could be here till like 11.
Whatever. And there, done. Tier list done. Then there you go. Have
Roast him in the comments.
Roast me in the comments. There you go. I don't
Alan,
care,
you know
everyone.
already did it.
Yeah, because
So next
apparently
time-
my
so next
fucking
time-
MCU shit.
So next time we do so can we just agree next time that I'm in control of this shit?
Give me the power.
Okay, thank you. Alright, who's next?
Okay, wait. Before we start, okay.
What's
Okay,
up?
before we start, what I thought we were gonna do for this thing was like we pick a movie, right? Like from say the start of the timeline, where it's like, okay, first
Mhm.
Avenger, right? We all talk about it. We all give our respective opinions, and then we place it in our each respective like tier list. That way we don't make a
Uh-huh.
combined one.
Why didn't
That's
we
what
do
I thought
that?
we'd do.
Uh-huh.
Why didn't we do that?
Uh-huh.
Some of us
Why
don't have the brain cells to. Sorry, Alan. That's fine. No, it's fine.
It's fine. No, it's fine.
All right.
We'll just
all right,
cut
my,
out
my
the
list
half
is
an hour
done.
of
That's
Kevin
my
talking.
list. There you go. Roast me in the
cut the
comments. I
video.
don't care.
I mean, dude, to be honest, we're not fucking PewDiePie. We're not perfect. We haven't done this. We've done this for like 2 years. And we've done this for 2 years and we're still figuring out shit.
Yeah, some of us have been going at it almost their entire lives, and they're still
Alright.
shit.
All right.
We all suck.
who's
Like,
next?
honestly, we all suck.
All right. Who's next?
We'll take quicker.
I don't want. I'm joking. I'll do it if you want.
All right.
just gonna talk about-
I gotta see this.
I don't know where to start.
Just
I honestly
just
have
go
no
from
idea
the
where to start.
just start from the first. Just go from left to right. That's what I did.
Isaac, one of you guys give me a movie.
Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, that's an easy fucking. That's the easiest S tier. That movie was incredible. I mean, was there a single bad thing about that movie?
Not really.
Hela was an insane villain. She freaking destroyed Mjolnir without even trying. Like it was glass. Loki, amazing as always. Loki is such a great villain.
Loki
or
is
hero,
awesome.
whatever you want to call him.
Loki's an anti-hero.
Any movie that Loki's in is automatically a good. Like honestly, Tom Hiddleston, great actor. He plays Loki perfectly to a T.
Yeah, he agreed, bro. 100%.
The Hulk in this movie was.
Can we just put Hulk?
I mean, I feel like it doesn't make much sense to me. I wish they explained how he got there because in the interviews and stuff, they're like, oh, he just got in a ship and just traveled there.
Yeah,
and that
I
was
think.
it. Like he didn't like he did
I
like
mean,
he
he's
didn't
been
go into he didn't go in a wormhole or anything.
also
He just ended up there. I was just like, are you serious? Like,
he's been there playing for a year or two, fighting, like having these fights or something, and
3
he's been
years.
winning.
3 years.
3 years.
yeah,
3 years.
it was two.
It was.
It
Was
was
it
your,
2?
No,
Was
it
it?
was since
It's-
Civil
it's-
War, because it was since Civil War, so it's been like 2016 to 20 what?
Since Ultron.
I don't think that works.
It was since Ultron.
Whenever
and since
was.
Ultron, it was
It was either 2 or 3 years. It
Civil
was 2
War
or
and
3.
then Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Okay, Alan. Okay, Alan.
And he's trying to get
Alan,
you
I thought you were gonna cry.
information.
Alan, I swear to God.
My name's Alan, and I can't talk.
Okay,
I can't provide
okay,
the
going back to
people
Ragnarok.
information.
Easily the best 4 movie. Like the other 2 don't come close.
Easily.
Like this movie was amazing. Like I was waiting for like this was one of the movies I was just like, oh man, I just want to skip all the movies and get to this one. Because everyone says it's like 10 out of 10s or it was amazing. It is amazing. This movie was absolutely incredible and so worth the wait.
Can we seriously just get a spin-off movie of just Hulk and Thor locked in a room just doing shit?
Oh my dude, I would so watch that.
Dude, I want to watch that so
Dude,
bad.
you know what? No, you know what would be cool if like they did the similar thing to the Gladiator, but it was like 2v2. Hulk and Thor against 2 it was Hulk. It would be Hulk and Thor against 2 other people from a different galaxy. That would be sick.
That would be awesome. That would have been. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and the humor in Ragnarok.
Oh my
god, it was so funny.
It was. I could not.
It was such a funny movie,
stop
but
laughing.
it was such a funny movie, and like the comedy did not take away from the action at all.
Not even.
Like everyone always says this movie is so funny, but I thought it was going to be so funny to the point where like the movie just like seemed stale or like action. No, it didn't feel like that at all. It felt like I was watching a 4 movie with like a little bit of comedy in it. It just felt amazing.
It was just that
this movie, easy S tier, great movie. If
How
you
about
haven't watched it, go watch it. You will not be disappointed.
seriously, go watch it.
You will not be disappointed.
It's on Netflix and on Disney Plus. Go watch it. Oh, it's on Disney. I thought they still had it on Netflix. Oh, because Disney Plus. That's right. Okay, my bad. I don't know shit. Whatever. How about Avengers 1?
Avengers 1. That's a good one. Not my favorite. It's really good. It's just
Wait, what are your
shy of
tiers?
S tier.
Perfect, really good,
Perfect,
good,
really good,
bad.
good,
Okay,
meh, or bad.
all right.
Yeah,
That's Age of
I
Ultron.
think Age of Ultron can still go there. I like it.
You liked Age of Ultron?
I liked Age of Ultron. Ultron.
Thank you, Blake. Thank you.
That is an underrated movie. Underrated.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will say
it's meh.
It's a toss up between like it's a really good movie, but I still think it's probably the worst Avengers movie. But it does not like deserve the hate it gets. I don't know.
Thank you.
It's a really good movie. I thought it was super underrated. I thought Ultron was a really great villain. Like and like the plot between this movie, it really did feel like it was less of an Avengers movie and more of Iron Man 4.
Kinda. See, that's what.
Or like,
it didn't feel.
And I liked it because like it also alluded to the fact that if you remember in Tony's memories, like everyone was dead, like it like gave me like Infinity War and like Endgame vibes. But it was like Tony was like scared of like everyone's going to die in front of him. He didn't want and it really showed a side of Tony that we haven't seen that much. Because like in the early stages of the movies, he was very self-centered. He was selfish. He didn't really want any help. That's why he didn't want War Machine or Rhodey. I forgot. He didn't want him around. It really just felt like everything right. And Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, great characters. I think they're really cool. I wish we could have saw more of Quicksilver.
Yes.
Like, I think he's very interesting. Like, I didn't think he needed. I didn't think he needed to die. I didn't think that was necessary.
No, he didn't, because in the comics he's such a good character and such a good superhero. Shit, why did they
Well,
kill
like-
him off?
But like, he did what he did. I guess he wanted to just prove himself and did what he loved to do. He wanted to prove that what he was or what he did was wrong, you know. And he went out. He went out like a hero. So I really do respect Quicksilver. It really sucks too because I would have liked a speedster in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like you know how Flash.
I think
But
they did. I think
it was very short lived. Like Quicksilver was very.
I remember, but I remember during Infinity War there were some trailers. Like you guys remember the fight scene or like the Wakanda scene in Infinity War? In
Yeah.
the background of some of those shots that went into the actual trailers, you could see like Thor's hammer going across the land. It was like a blue streak. And I remember some people saying like, "Oh, Quicksilver's gonna be coming back because like no one else has a blue streak in the movie." But that didn't happen.
Why do they have to kill him off, bro?
I would kind of see it because I don't think Quicksilver should have died. He just got like shot by like a ship. Like, are you serious? Yeah. Like Quicksilver's not a regular.
Honestly, though, Ultron's accuracy though.
Hawkeye's a regular human, and he would have for certain.
Yeah.
And Quicksilver's so quick, couldn't he just like grab that car, shield them, and go behind the car?
That's what everyone's complaint was. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone.
It's just like
everyone.
I just feel like they. I feel like they just killed him. I feel like they killed off Quicksilver because they didn't like him or something. I don't know.
I think
his death was unfair.
I think the reason he died was because the actor only had like they didn't sign a huge contract for like, okay, you're gonna be in one movie, that's it.
Maybe. But I feel like he.
Yeah, they had the rights to Quicksilver at the time because Days of Future Past.
No, that sucks.
Yeah.
There was some probably.
After the first Avengers, it's just a revolutionary movie. I feel like when you think of Marvel, you think of the Avengers.
Easily.
All of the scenes in this movie were amazing. Like our first introduction to Thanos wasn't like a real vision to him. It was more of like his destructive nature, I guess you could say. Like he like when he sent down all of those robots and like when Loki and Thor like came to Earth because of they sensed danger, I think it was. I don't remember exactly. Why'd they come to Earth again? Didn't Loki escape to Earth and Thor went after him? Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's what happened in the first Avengers film.
Okay. And like the teamwork, I really love the teamwork between Thor and Captain America. Where Thor's Mjolnir hits Captain America's shield and it creates this huge shockwave.
That was cool.
That was really cool.
That's an Ultimate Alliance 1 special move, so shout out to that.
There's just something I just realized right now. Apparently, Age of Ultron is the only movie or only Avengers movie where Thanos actually doesn't partake in anything or doesn't influence it in any way.
Yeah, that's the only one that.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Ultron was
still a good movie though.
Ultron was a really cool villain too.
Mm-hmm. Actually, really nice.
Something that Kevin talked about when he talked about like I don't like Vision. I feel like he's only there just for the Mind Stone. Like
he really is.
He's just such a bland character. Like
and
there's really nothing special about him.
Also, why the hell?
Oh, he has the Mind Stone.
Also, why the hell did Scarlet fall in love with him anyway? He's a fucking.
I was actually going to say.
It's because she was the one. She saw his mind. That's why.
Vision's a fucking android.
Yeah, that's a little.
Yeah, and I love my iPhone.
Like, how are you gonna have? like how would that work exactly?
I love my iPhone.
What's that joke?
How would that work?
So I'm just. But yeah, Ultron the first Avengers was really good. It was just like it was the first movie where we could see all of these characters just come together and just kick some ass, man.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic movie. I guess we'll talk about all the other Avengers. Avengers S tier, like that's not even a question. Endgame S tier. Like, do I even need to talk about this? We've been waiting for these movies for 10 years, and it was so worth the wait. I mean, when I watched no, I probably shouldn't say that. Yeah. Do I really even need to talk about these two movies? I
Not
feel like they speak for
really.
themselves.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like those movies just speak for themselves. Honestly,
I didn't like that much, but that's just me.
the movies are perfect. I can't think of a single bad thing I didn't like about either of these. I thought I wasn't gonna like them that much because I thought it was gonna be one of those scenarios where it's just, oh dude, you gotta watch this movie. It's so good. Like I thought it was gonna be overhyped. No, this movie is incredible. If you haven't watched it, you probably shouldn't watch it unless you watch all the other movies.
Mm-hmm.
You need
Yeah.
to watch all the other movies. If
Endgame
you
really does deserve number one
I
movie
think that's
ever, though.
I think that's the worst. That's the bad thing I could say about these two movies is that you have to watch all of them.
Yeah, you can't just.
I guess
you
like
can't. I was gonna say you
I mean,
can't be like a one-off characters.
you don't really have to. You don't have to watch Captain Marvel. You don't have to watch You don't have to watch.
Why didn't-
You don't have to watch Ant-Man 1, technically. You just need to watch the second
Yeah,
one.
you
when
can.
it's
You
finished.
can skip Ant-Man. You can skip Ant-Man.
You don't really have to watch the Spider-Man movies. You don't. Well,
Well,
no,
you
you don't. You
you
don't
kind
really.
of do.
You don't need to.
You kind of
I
do,
guess.
but you don't.
Spider-Man's not that important in these movies, honestly. He's not.
When it comes to like the overall arcing story, I guess not.
Not really.
The only movies you really need to watch are Iron Man's for Guardians and yeah, those are like realistically the only movies you need to watch. Oh yeah, and Doctor Strange. You should probably watch that.
And Doctor Strange. You need to watch Doctor Strange.
Yeah, out of the entire MCU,
Speaking
you
of-
only need to watch like, I don't know, maybe 15
Speaking
or
of,
so.
that's another S tier.
Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
Strange, phenomenal film.
I've come to
loved this
bargain.
movie. Okay, I will say that is probably the only thing I don't like. That movie, that is very, very cringe.
I liked
Because,
it,
like,
man. I liked it.
It's so unnecessary to me.
I liked it. It was funny.
I know that was like realistically the only way he could beat Dormammu, just like
Yeah.
to keep him there forever and ever and ever. But like, I feel like there should have been a better build up or like a better like way of doing it because he had the time stone. He trained in the mystic arts, like he knows everything about the mystic arts. I feel like he could have like at least like done something than that. But I don't make the movies; I just watch them. Great
I feel like
movie.
one thing though.
If you haven't watched it, I thought and the movie didn't feel short at all. Like honestly, like
No.
this movie, I felt on the edge of my seat every single minute. Oh yeah, another thing I didn't like about this movie, and this is just a minor thing about me. This isn't like about the movie. It's more of me. I hate the hospital. So like seeing all those scenes with like blood and like, oh my god, I wanted to puke.
Yeah,
Alan was there with me.
I knew you
was
were.
there with me. We were like just me and Alan were just like, oh my god, I want to puke.
Yeah, Blake, I knew you weren't gonna like that scene because I know how you are. And I'm like, oh, Blake's gonna hate that one scene in that one movie.
It's just so good, dude. I could never do like if you're a doctor or a medical expert or anything like that. Kudos to you because God knows I could never do that. I can never.
Mhm.
That is like the scariest thing on the planet Earth. Next movie, I'm trying to go fast, but like I want to try to get in depth with these because I don't want to be like, oh, this movie's good, this movie's good, this.
How about the Captain America?
But I'm trying to go as fast as humanly possible. Let's just put this: the original 4 and Hulk, D tier, so fucking horrible movie. If you enjoy these movies, then I don't know what to tell you. Unfollow the stream. I don't care.
Hey, hey! Put Captain Marvel in that tier.
No.
Okay, I want to hear your thoughts about Captain Marvel. Do Captain Marvel right now.
No, I want to talk about these real quick.
Okay.
Like Hulk, such a bad movie. I thought it was. I was a huge fan of Hulk when I was a little kid. Like yeah, I had you remember those toys where like they were like boxing gloves and you like hit them together and like, it makes a noise or Hulk smash. Yeah. Those were the shit.
Dude, I had the mask. I had the mask for it too and the glove.
those were the coolest toys ever made. And just like I didn't like how they treated the Hulk or like as a plague kind of where it was because like yeah like it was really bad and it did hurt people but like I feel like that happens to literally everybody who gets a control of or tries to figure out what their powers can actually do. Like Scarlet Witch, where like, she tried to save people, but she didn't have a complete use of all of her powers, so like she hurt more than she helped.
Although,
But I feel like that's what.
Can I just say this? That they never expanded on Planet Hulk like Red Hulk and any of the other Hulks in the Hulk movie. They didn't do anything like that.
Well, they did establish Everett Ross, and he's going to become one pretty soon.
They did, but they didn't do anything in that movie, and that movie was over 10 years ago.
It would have been too early, though, I feel like, for like a Red Hulk. It would have been way too...
I feel...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, at least you had Abomination, but even then, just a one-off.
Yeah. I feel like if Hulk didn't come out the same time as Iron Man, or they would have thought about it more, I don't know. I feel like they would have made better choices in that movie.
I just moved a couple of these movies just so I can get to them.
Holy shit!
I
don't even
hold up. What?
No, I'm just looking at a tier list. Just keep going.
The first four, like, it sucked. Like, it was honestly a bad. Like, the only like good thing I can realistically say about that movie was that one scene with Thor in the cafe where it's just like, this drink is good. Hand me another. Where he's just like slowing the bug. And he's just like
that was funny.
And Jane was like, dude, if you like it, then just ask for one. It's just like, sorry.
Give me another.
Dude, to this day, like when I saw that movie, I was like, dude, I'm gonna grab a mug just so I can do that.
Dude, I'm gonna go to a bar. Like the first time I'm gonna go to a bar, I'm like, hey, let's drink. Give me another.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like the first thing I do.
The side characters were trash. Like the only character that was like somewhat decent is Thor. Like Loki didn't really.
What about Loki?
Loki wasn't really a big influence in that movie.
No, he really wasn't. I feel like he was just like still like maniacal, but like he wasn't like how he is now.
I feel like every character in the movie except for Thor was like a side character. Though, if you think about it,
yeah, like
everyone was a side character.
Even like Odin and
right,
just like they were so insignificant to the plot. I know, like Thor lost his powers to control Mjolnir, and he needed his friend to do it, or he needed to like find new people and have friends. Don't worry about that, Kevin. Don't worry.
Although I will say though, the part where he gets ran over like twice, that was pretty funny. I'll admit. That shit was funny.
These movies.
But yeah, continue, Blake.
But it really just did feel like Thor was like the only character that actually mattered. Like the side characters didn't mean it. Like the side characters really didn't even need to be there sometimes. So I just feel like for that, like this movie sucks.
That's fair, yeah.
And there's like no other way to put it. It just sucks. Or the Dark World, slightly better, mostly because of Loki. Like Loki was a really great addition. Or Loki really added to this movie. I feel. I mean, I like how like we got the first introduction. Was this the first introduction to an Infinity Stone, the Reality Stone?
Which one? Dark World.
Yeah, the Reality Stone.
I just thought when I saw Jane like was like had that. I thought that was like a curse, but like then I found out later, no, this is just like a reality. It's just the stone like taking control or whatever. And I thought that was really interesting. That I thought it was just so interesting that I didn't think about it at first glance. So like I would put this movie in. I would have put this movie in bad if it wasn't for like that. Honestly, because again, the movie sucked.
The Dark World had more comedy.
This is
though,
this is where
admittedly.
I'm gonna get hate. I did not like Black Panther that much. I thought the movie was. I thought it sucked. Not like not like it's the worst movie ever, but like I did not enjoy it. I boring. I felt like there was way too many like backflashes or like it felt like this is another one of those things. I felt like they didn't like the side characters didn't do much, and I feel like the side characters didn't do much in 4, but in Black Panther, I felt like the side characters did too much.
Really, I thought they kind of
Okay,
made
yeah.
up for the movie.
Admittedly, Black Panther's girlfriend didn't need to be there. Just need to point that
Yeah,
out.
it was Black Panther's
Yeah.
girlfriend in the main antagonist. Like he was there, like yeah, when
Yeah,
he
I didn't like him.
came to be, I mean, when he came to be, it was like all about him. It was
Yeah.
like I just thought it was just like so dumb. Where it's just like your
The scenes
name
with
is
him and his
your
girlfriend though
name
were
is in the
awkward.
movie and you barely do anything.
Also, the final
Kinda-
battle was a letdown too.
The final battle was kind of boring. Like
Admittedly,
honestly, it just felt like a war, not so much like it felt like a war amongst the people rather than the main characters to me, which
Mhm.
I guess makes sense because people wanted the power of Wakanda because they had that shitload of metal that was used with Captain America's shield because it was like it's the strongest metal in the MCU, right?
Yeah,
What's it called again?
I
Vibranium.
forgot.
Vibranium. Okay. Because like
Oh, man, I am.
Black Panther had like a lifetime supply of that shit. Or Black Panther Wakanda had like a lifetime supply of that shit. But yeah, I just felt like Black Panther didn't do much for the character. I love I will say I love the Black Panther suit. The Black Panther suit is fucking bad.
Yeah,
That's probably one of the coolest suits in all of it. I think it's my favorite suit in all of Marvel.
I feel
honestly.
like, if anything, though,
It's
this movie
either the
didn't need
Black
to exist.
Yeah, honestly. I say
Because,
it's the
like, they
Black
could have
Panther
set up
suit.
Shuri in Civil War, as well as the suit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Black Panther suit, Spider-Man suit, and Ant-Man suit are probably out of all of them.
I love Ant-Man's suit. I don't know why, but I love that suit.
Spider-Man suit is just amazing.
Oh, yeah,
Ant-Man
totally
the
is.
Wasp. Ant-Man the Wasp really didn't need to exist, but like at the same time it did because of
It had
because
Ant-Man.
we needed to know the significance of the quantum realm in Endgame. We needed to know the significance of because
Yeah.
if the quantum realm didn't exist, then we would not know how to defeat Thanos or whatever.
I actually know a lot of people who did not see this movie because they already they just knew what was gonna happen for Endgame and they did not go see this movie.
Yeah, I didn't see it until it came out on DVD.
Because I still know friends who still haven't seen this movie, and I'm like, you kind of don't really have to watch it, but you kind of have to just to see this what happens. But yeah,
And like
It's
it
it's
was
really just there to
it
set
was
up what Ant-Man was doing. Though.
it really was interesting to hear about the quantum realm because apparently in Endgame it was specified Ant-Man was only in the quantum realm for 5 hours, whereas in real time it went 5 years.
yeah.
So the time really works differently. So it was like they felt like they could use the quantum realm as like a time machine, so they could get all the stones before Thanos takes over the world and all that crap. So like it was really interesting, but like I feel like if you just watched Ant-Man 1, you probably would have been fine because you obviously know that the quantum realm doesn't have the same properties as real life.
Can I say this? I feel like the Ant-Man movies don't need to exist.
I think the first one does. The second one,
Second one's questionable.
yeah, the second one's questionable.
Because like if Ant-Man just came out of
I'm gonna talk
nowhere,
about Ant-Man 1. That's tough. I really did enjoy Ant-Man, but like, was it really that good?
I didn't like it that much.
I'll put it under good. I thought Scott was a really cool character. Just him being a spy or like a jail guy or a prisoner.
Criminal.
Yeah, just and like just going like completely turning 180. It's just it's like one of those. I really do like those where like the dude is once bad and then good, kind of like how Loki was in like the first few movies, and Endgame or Infinity War, he really like
Infinity War.
showed that how much he cares for his brother, for and the people, because Loki risked his life to kill Thanos, but he probably knew he was gonna die in the end, so it was just really commendable of Loki.
Hey, you know, new series
I just
coming out.
love Loki. He's just so funny. What?
Loki is easily one of
The
the
new
best
series is coming out
characters.
soon, so
Yeah, and we're getting
Yeah,
a Loki movie.
I definitely want to. I want to check that out. I
Mhm.
really do.
I'm watching it.
I think
I'm
it's gonna
watching
be- I
Loki.
think-
I'm watching all of them, so.
I hope it's good. I really do.
probably will. be.
Because like Loki's such a cool character. I would love for him to do.
Owen Wilson actually is going to be in the MCU because of the series.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because there's been leaked pictures of like filming, and Owen Wilson's been spotted on set several times.
All right, I'm gonna try to speed through. Okay, Far From Home, pretty good. Not super amazing. It was like the action was a little stale. I thought like it really did. I feel like it didn't need to exist. But like I only say that because it has no relevancy to Endgame. It has no relevancy to Endgame because this happens after Endgame. So I'm not sure like how significant this movie will be. Like if we're going to have another Endgame, we probably won't.
Can we
But
also?
in the off chance that we do have another Endgame, I don't think this movie is going to be that significant to that plot of the next Endgame if we ever get there.
Also, this movie is actually like everyone had the weight on that Tony died afterwards. I'm like, what happens now? It's like Tony's dead, so what happens now? And this that's what happens. And
Yeah.
like Peter feels like his loss, like he's devastated over this.
Peter feels like it's his fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Peter didn't really have a family. I mean, he had Aunt May, and that was pretty much it. At least that we know of. So Tony really felt like a dad to him. He felt like or Peter felt like he could relate to Tony, or the other way around, because outside of himself, he doesn't know anybody with these sort of powers. So like he felt like he
Until
could
they
talk
set
to
up
him
Miles.
about anything.
Yeah.
Then he could be Miles.
So, that's not in the MCU. That's completely different.
Yeah, not yet at least.
It's not. Yeah. That's
I
Sony,
wish-
not
I wish-
Marvel.
Alan, I was talking to Kevin before he came in. I did not like Into the Spider-Verse that much.
That's
Okay.
what I said. That's what I said.
I didn't think it was that great.
What is
Thank
wrong
you,
with
thank
you?
you.
I thought the main series Spider-Mans were way better.
Okay, hold up. Okay, now hold up. Which movie?
Why
did you
is
like
there a
better, Dave?
freaking pig? Why is there a pig?
Yeah,
Because that's what it is,
I
it's-
didn't understand that one.
Why is there some anime girl?
We'll talk about that in another
Like
stream.
you could have had Silk.
Well, I'm sorry, I have an opinion. Homecoming, better than Far From Home. Homecoming, the introduction of Spider-Man. This is when Tony met Spider-Man or Peter, and it just became this great cinematic universe from there.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't really like is I wish Spider-Man came sooner. Like, I wish he had
Yes.
because I feel like his character should be more explored, and we are not going to get there in 2021 until we get the next Spider-Man. And
Spider-Man
that's just
3,
such
baby.
a long wait.
I know it feels like forever.
Wait,
Because
but I have a question.
there is like maybe like 5 or 10 people that say they don't like Spider-Man. Everybody else loves Spider-Man because he's such a relatable character.
He's my first hero for a reason.
He's so fleshed out. Like
I
feel
love
like we know.
him.
Okay. Cool.
Fine, fuck me. I'll be
Cool.
quiet. Just
How about
kidding.
you go ahead and
Like,
section-
wait, I have a question.
What's up?
Are you happy they didn't include Uncle Ben in the MCU?
Yes, actually. Honestly.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you. 'Cause
yes,
I don't want to see him die.
Same.
I'm
so
tired.
stupid.
I'm tired of that storyline, man.
I'm
Dude,
glad.
yeah,
That,
thank you.
I'm so glad they didn't go that route in Homecoming. Like, I don't want to see because I've already seen every single Spider-Man movie. I've seen everything. I don't want to see another Uncle Ben dying like for the millionth time.
Right?
I know why it's important. It's just
It's really
I feel like,
not. Though.
I feel like it's just common knowledge at this point.
Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. We heard everything already.
Even from Spider-Man,
know!
it's
I really,
surprising.
and it's like I said a second ago. I just really loved how important Tony was to Peter. I loved how important
It
he was.
basically was.
He was a Tony was a dad to Peter. It just felt great.
And to be fair
Yeah.
too, if Uncle Ben was in the MCU, like, and then Peter started idolizing Tony after he died, it kind of would have been fucked up to see.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah,
It,
that would've
it
been
really would
fucked
have been.
up.
He just would have been instant replacement. Like, oh, okay, you don't matter anymore.
But like,
I guess.
it's kind of like for
Yeah.
different reasons. Like Uncle Ben is like, it's his uncle, it's his family. But like Tony is like, um, Tony is like, hey, you understand what I'm going. Being a superhero sucks sometimes.
At least they
It's kinda
alluded
what it
it
feels
to
like
it
to me.
though. in,
At least they made it like at least they made it like realistic. Like, hey, this job is not for everyone. It
Yeah,
sometimes
that's what I
sucks.
mean. Like people are just like, dude, being a superhero would be so awesome. No, it would suck.
No, it would suck
Mm.
sometimes. It
It'd
sucks
be cool.
more.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool for like a week, if that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then bad shit starts happening.
Should I be quiet? Sorry, I'll be quiet.
Fuck you. Anyways,
I gotta be quiet.
so what's the next one?
I just gotta be a little quiet, so I'm gonna talk.
Do some
Alright.
ASMR first.
ASMR edition.
Welcome
Blake
to
edition. Welcome to TLG ASMR edition, where Blake just okay.
How do I kick him out? How do I kick him out? How do I kick him?
I'll talk like this.
That's the
Sorry, I'll be quiet. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk like this. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, I can do
You're
this.
fine.
Sorry, stream.
No, I'm rigging him. It works. Look at that.
I gotta say, he's in here. This.
No, he's not.
I'll talk about the first Avenger. I thought this movie was such a great start to Marvel, and you guys are probably just like, why are you putting this in S tier? I think this movie was phenomenal.
What movie is it?
Sorry, Shadow. I'm sorry, Shadow.
The first Avenger.
Sorry, Shadow.
Oh.
Viewers. I think this movie was amazing. I think this is probably the best Captain America movie because it was just such a great start to the MCU, and I felt like this movie really set the stage of what Marvel is and what it will be. It's just like, and Captain America just felt like a hero to me. He didn't put anyone, he put everyone before himself. He was the very definition of what it means to be a hero.
So selfless.
He
Yeah,
is
he's
very
selfless.
self.
Okay.
And I know Kevin doesn't like Captain America, but you know,
I don't
I
like
don't
him that
care.
much as a character. I'm just glad that you like him. Like, if you like Captain, I'm not gonna hate you.
I feel like everyone's just like. I also just feel like everyone's just like Tony, like completely ignores Cap when this character is amazing. He's like current day Superman to me. Like when I was a kid, I loved Superman because everything that Superman did just screamed hero. Like this guy I could depend on. If I'm having a bad day, who's gonna come to my rescue? Superman. That's how I felt about Captain America. And the story was just really cool about this nobody kid just having the opportunity of being in the military and just fighting for something that was more than himself. I thought it was a great movie, and I think it's very underrated. I understand that Civil War and Winter Soldier were really good, but I don't know. Call me stupid. I don't care. I think this movie is very underrated. I'll just talk about Guardians. Yeah, I don't really care for them. I put them both in meh. Like I'll watch them. I don't choose to watch them. I only watch them because I didn't really care about any other character besides Peter. Like he was like the only one that meant anything to me. I understand, and like I feel like they didn't really need. I didn't feel like this movie did not exist because like I feel like Endgame would. Because what did the only reason why I think these movies exist is because Gamora is I think that's the only reason why these movies exist.
Gamora.
Because like,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
Gamora, what's her name?
Gamora.
Nebula, Gamora.
Like, if
Thanos.
those two, like, I feel like the only reason why these movies exist is because of them being stock. Like, I feel like they have nothing to do with the original or with the Avengers or the MCU in general. Because what significant thing have they? Nothing.
Yeah, true, I guess.
I just feel like they weren't needed at all. But that's just me. I understand why people like these movies, and I'm the judge here to state my opinion. Really good, great movie. I don't care what this movie was really good. The scenes were awesome. The character is really cool. I love the plot twist in the like near the end of the movie, where it was just like the guys that were with Captain Marvel ever since the were actually the people that she should be scared of the most. So I really just thought it taught us that you can't trust everyone you meet because they can persuade you, they can do whatever they want to. I don't know. And just like she's just so powerful. Like she is probably the most powerful character in life. I'm so sorry, I'm taking a long time.
No, it's fine. And can I add something real quick though?
Sure.
Okay, to justify Captain Marvel as a character, like her cockiness in Endgame and whatever. Okay, to be fair, if you had the power to fly, shoot lasers out of your fucking hands, and just glow, wouldn't you be cocky too?
Yeah, dude, she is
Like, if you had all that power, wouldn't you be like, oh, I can go kick Thanos' ass cheeks with ease?
Honestly, she kind of did. I feel like she could have taken on.
She almost like fucking killed him, but she
did.
hesitated.
Yeah. So okay, I'm just gonna talk about these relatively quick. Winter Soldier, really good. Civil War. Yeah, I'll put Civil War in S tier. Civil War, it was just really I felt like Captain America made the right choice. I know people could say that I'm being biased, but I feel like that contract in Civil War was really just like relinquishing their freedom. Like as bad as that sound, I feel like I would have been in Captain America's shoes, where like I just feel like no, I ain't gonna let these guys tell me what's right or what's not, because people are going to die because there's global level threats in the Marvel universe. So like saying that like Scarlet killed innocent people is not a good way of saying, hey, we should manage you guys a bit. That's not fair. And the fight scenes between Captain America and Iron Man, just like going absolutely ham on each other, was just insane. Shit. Oh man, does he have to leave?
Yeah, kind of had to leave. He had to go eat dinner.
Okay, maybe he'll come back then. But I gotta be quick. Winter Soldier, I like how Bucky came back, but the action scenes with this movie and the cooperation between Natasha and Captain America was really cool. Natasha and Captain America hook up when, because dude, those two were adorable as hell in the movie. And then we got the face of Marvel. Iron Man 2 was meh. There was nothing really special that happened in that movie. Then Three's there. Two is this two or is this one? That's two. Yeah, two's there, and Iron Man 3 or no, the original Iron Man. It's just good. It's just good. Iron Man was just like a really good introduction to the character. Like, I have a soft spot for the very first movie because it always enlightens us about a character that we might not know much about.
Plus, it started this whole thing.
Yeah, it started the entire MCU, and Iron Man 2. I felt like it wasn't needed. Like, I feel like if we replaced Iron Man 2 with Iron Man 3, it would have made more sense. Like if Iron Man 2 was the third movie and Iron Man 3 was the second movie, I feel like it would make more sense. But that's just me. And Iron Man 3, it's the best movie, honestly. I think it was a really good time, and I had a lot of fun with it. I'm actually gonna move one of these movies a bit. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna I'm gonna bump Infinity War down and move
Fuck you.
Homecoming. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I know. Nah, we'll keep Spider-Man down there. I'm gonna move Infinity War down and then. Yeah, I think that's fine actually. I think I'm cool with that.
Trash.
I think
it's a good tier list.
I think like yeah, these 5 are definitely my favorites. Like these 5. Like Thor Ragnarok, Endgame, Doctor Strange, the first my 5 favorites.
The first Avenger.
I'd say Captain Marvel's number 6. No, I'd say Homecoming is number 6 and Captain Marvel's number 7. And then Iron Man 3, then Infinity War, and then the first Avengers and top 10.
And I'm back.
Bet.
Okay, well I'm done. I just finished.
Oh, I just grabbed dinner.
I am so sorry. It's so hard to like this.
Because it's a longer stream, boys.
Yep.
We've been here for
Hell no, we're here for 2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah.
I mean, it would have been short if we, you know.
It's okay.
No, yeah, it's honestly fine. I'm kind of glad we did it like this, but just for next time.
Next time we seriously gotta think things through.
Fuck, it's hot.
Yeah, we're
Trash.
stupid.
Trash. I don't care. It's trash. Trash. Trash.
Are you gonna? Do you have like a set order you're gonna do?
Shit, you're going in chronological order.
So like the. Yeah, so like.
The theatrical order.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna say this right now. If I don't talk or like I say very, just trying to keep it down for minutes. Because, yeah, they texted me saying I'm gonna be really quiet from now on.
Because then he can talk. So.
Wow. All right, go.
Everyone, give out on the spotlight, like always.
Wow.
Why?
You know what? Sorry. I was just gonna say, you know what Iron Man reminds me? And I know you guys are probably gonna be like, are you serious? Iron Man like reminds me of like Seto in a sense where like he's like a super smart. Well, he's like a super smart dude, but like
he's an idiot.
No, everyone hates him because of what his father did to like their. Like people hate Tony Stark because of what his father did to people, you know. And I feel like that's what happens with Kaiba sometimes. Like yeah, but like I feel like the main hate towards Kaiba is because of father's like yeah, because his father was like a war general. He felt like you need to step on everybody for the world to like be. He was a Settle's father was a dictator. So I feel like they're both like billionaires and like granted, Iron Man like got his company willing, so Father's company. But like there are similarities in their stories. I'm sorry. It's just like it just reminded me of that when you said about where Iron Man made Stark weapons. I was like, oh yeah, that kind of reminds.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll stop.
It actually is. I didn't think of that. D tier.
I thought you said B for a second. I was
Yeah.
like, we were all shit.
Yeah, put him in S
We
tier.
were all shit.
Yeah. You're gonna get flamed if you put him in like S tier or something.
I mean, I will say no Marvel movie is truly that bad. Comparing like the Incredible Hulk to Endgame is like you're just an idiot.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. Like you can't compare those two movies.
You really can't because you have to go through all of the other movies to watch Endgame. And Hulk,
like,
it's like, yeah.
So yeah, in my opinion, like no Marvel movie is bad. But like if I had to pick
Except for the
one
Hulk.
that's like bad, it's Hulk and Thor.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, I'm actually done. I'm sorry. I keep doing this.
Yeah.
I'm just such a talkative person, man. I love to talk. It's like it's my favorite thing to play video games.
Your favorite thing to do is talk and sleep.
And eat and play video games. So
And play video games.
Alright, go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, they got rid of the actor.
Yeah.
I actually saw an article about explaining why the actors changed. I didn't read it, but I should link it in the chat so we can all like figure it out. I'll link it in the chat.
Would you say The Incredible Hulk is your least favorite movie, or I probably should have done that, but yeah. Nah, that would have taken me too long. That would. Kai, do you have an MCU tier list pulled up, or are you just gonna say like what was good, what was bad? Okay, I'll tell him when he comes back. I guess keep going. And if not, then I guess we could like do this for like half an hour in our next stream. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is what we do. Dude, if we were popular on YouTube, you'd like stupid as you.
It is.
Oh yeah.
I did like at the start of the movie where they were in court and Iron Man was like cracking jokes.
Yeah, he was drunk, or he was wasted.
Yeah, he was drunk, and I thought that was. He's dying, so pretty much just like yeah.
My favorite thing about that movie was, what is that guy's name again? I always tell Alan what's his name. Like what's his name? No, I mean like what's his name in the movie? No, the guy with the whip, not the guy in the glass. Ivan. Okay, we'll just say Ivan. I loved how in the movie he was just like, I want my bird. And it's like, okay, we can get you a bird. No, I
Oh
want
yeah.
my
Oh yeah.
bird.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, okay, we'll get your bird. And they get his bird, and he's just, this ain't my bird.
that part made me laugh.
I was just like, what?
This is not my bird.
Yeah, it's just so.
Like, what do you want,
so,
Twitter?
It's
Like-
just so stupid.
I want my bird.
Yeah. The first one? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Get me another.
That is legitimately the only scene I remember.
Yeah,
I
same here.
got some humor out of. Like, I remember some things. I remember the appearance of Hawkeye and when he was trying to get Mjolnir back. I remember where Thor's hammer came out of fucking nowhere, like literally. Like remember at like the end where he was just like, okay, it just came out of nowhere, and then we were like, yeah, me and Kevin were just like, what the is this? I mean, I guess. I mean, I guess it's because he's worthy again, but like, I don't know. I mean, again, there's no bad Marvel movie. It's just. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's like no funny moments in Incredible.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because of the old record, Hulk this destructive, where he doesn't like because like Bruce Banner loses control and like Hulk does things that are like a normal human like wouldn't even think about. So like it makes sense to me, but like I don't know, it just didn't feel. I don't know. I think I give the Hulk a pass, but or in terms of like no comedy, it does. It feels less like a Marvel movie without any sort of comedy. But yeah, I'm not saying I like the Hulk. I'm saying I gave it a pass because the Hulk is a really bad thing. Like, did you see the Hulk against the? Did you see the Hulk against the Hulkbuster in the Avengers? Dude, Hulk doesn't play around. He almost leveled that freaking city. Oh yeah, that was so cool. Do you remember my reaction? Oh, it's just the Buster. Yeah, because dude, that's one of the coolest scenes in all of to me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, I really want to hear this. D tier.
F tier. Fuck the movie.
All right, I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I already know the answer, but for people that are watching, if anybody's watching, who do you like more, Captain America or Iron Man? I already know. Yeah, who do you like more as a character? Like I already. Mhm. I know. I knew the answer. It's just I just wanted to like want people here. Yeah, the reveal of the Red Skull was really cool. I was not. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this. Like something really cool in Winter Soldier was the science brain in the computers. That was really sick. Yeah, that was really sick. That was really sick. Yeah, that was sad. Uh,
It was a jet.
it
It
was
was
like
like a
it was like an
special
aircraft.
army
It was
jet.
like yeah, it was like some huge jet. Oh yeah, I didn't say. I Okay, so Kevin or Alan doesn't know, or Alan knows, but Kai and Kevin don't. I actually cried during the scene where Captain America was dancing with Peggy. I actually cried because that
In
was just
Endgame?
yeah, and then
Oh, okay, yeah, that's understandable.
that was so sweet, man. I was crying. I was because
Yeah.
I waited over 20 movies to see these two get back, and that just made watching all of these movies so worth it. Like I am so happy I took the time to watch this. I'm so happy. Yeah, it was so much fun. I wish it wasn't over.
Oh, it ain't over.
Well, it's not going to be the same though.
Oh, that's seriously why you're doing it? Fuck you.
You guys are fucking gay.
Uh,
Anyways.
Kai, do you have an MCU tier list opened up, or
No, I don't even have shit. I'm just rolling with you guys. Yeah, no.
yeah.
Here for another hour. No, it's fine.
well, we'll figure out something. We might like if we ever do another tier list video, we might do the Avengers just in there, just so we can get it done with.
Splatoon 2 weapons. Oh shit.
Oh
Dude,
my
holy
Like
fuck.
that's what I mean. Like if we did a Splatoon 2 weapons, like we would probably like have you do the Marvel first and then do it, just so we can get it out of the way. But in that instance, we would all talk about the same weapon at once, so it's quick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it didn't feel like we were. It didn't feel like we were on half a year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm sorry. Yep. Sorry.
It's all Blake's fault.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, sure, it's my fault. I don't even keep. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Mhm.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Oh yeah, that was
The
badass.
funny thing is we thought this was over. Like we thought this shit was over. But no, we had like 20 plus movies after this.
Mm-hmm.
They kept going and going and going and going and going. Iconic, iconic scene. In movies, like just in history.
I mean, I
Also,
think
can I just?
like
Well, I'll talk about it when we get there.
never mind. Mm-hmm. My favorite. First, What?
How? What?
I mean,
What the
it's
hell
I
is
mean,
wrong with you?
it's your opinion.
It's your list, but what? The answer is yes. Yeah, I like that line.
You ever have those moments where like you feel like people are watching you because they like you as a person, but they're only watching you because you do a certain type of content. Okay, cool. I guess I don't have to talk. All right, continue. I don't know how you remember these characters.
Me
But
either.
I know I mean okay I understand like he's watched times and I've only watched once, but like damn dude.
Yeah, the first time, like yours, the second time, you're Jesus. Like Jesus fucking Christ, your brain is bigger than mine. That's D tier. That's dumb. Move on. It's
Yeah,
better
it's
than
better than the
Thor.
first one. But we all know which is the best form.
Oh hell yeah, no question.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do remember. That was good. I do. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna make a prediction, and I'm just gonna say that your favorite Civil War. I'm just gonna say that outright. Mm-hmm. No love for First Avenger. I know. I'm just messing with you guys. It's just like four. Okay.
Pretty much.
I understand that. That's fine.
Secretly plots a plan to kill Alan.
I mean,
That's how it
if
is
you
for
put any,
Sound plans to kill him.
I mean, if you put any,
Kamikaze.
if you put any of those movies in bad, I would really calling Tactical Nuke.
From what, MW2?
Don't worry about it. We've already talked more. Hurry before we're here till.
Alright, Alan, go ahead, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's their job, but yeah, it felt like there was a deeper meaning, but unfortunately it wasn't because no, Black Widow chose a freaking mom rather than a super Whatever. I don't king shame. Whatever. I don't. Whatever. I don't king shame. Yeah, I was about to say. What is that? I was about to. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I see it. I mean, it's mostly because of Natasha, but. Are you guys excited for the Black Widow movie?
Yes.
I'm
It's
skeptical.
it's gonna be a predictable movie because I pretty but I'm watch it.
There's actually an
I'm
entire
scared.
plot leak for it 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Don't tell us, please. I don't
No,
know.
no.
I mean, you can watch the trailer and you already know what the movie.
Yeah,
I'm
that's just kind of the sad thing about it.
I'm skeptical, but I think it's going to be a good time.
Oh, it's gonna be fun eating popcorn and soda and shit, but it's gonna be a predictable.
I'm just listening to Skype chat in case you guys want to watch it.
Before we can we all just talk about or just say we don't have to talk about it, but just like say what.
I mean, we're not like. What else do you want to talk? Well, we're for fucking 5.
Yeah, I know, but like which MCU movie we're looking excited for? Are you guys looking the most excited? Homecoming 2. We'll just say it. Not. We'll talk about it in a different. We'll talk
Fine.
about it.
Doctor Strange 2,
Oh.
Loki, Black Panther 2, and Winter Soldier and Falcon there. I'm looking forward to every single Marvel movie, bro.
Okay, which one are you looking forward to?
I just want an excuse to get out of the house.
Alan, please continue.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Blake, I'll seriously duct tape your mouth so you can say another word.
I like to talk.
Shut the fuck up or I'll
We've been
suck
here
your
for
dick.
fucking 3 hours. We're here for another 3?
I mean,
Yes,
honestly.
ignore me. Thank
I mean,
God.
I
Thank
have
God you
work
guys ignored me.
tomorrow.
Holy fuck.
I mean, honest.
And it continues. Sweet.
I should just leave the voice call.
You don't have to do that.
Do it.
Let's go.
Mhm. Mhm. Like they Hydra fed him. Mhm. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to fight his best friend. I'll be honest. I really don't. I feel like there of he's gonna be the next Captain America, and that's it. That's true. All right, go for it. I just want to get through that because it just bugs.
Well, you're the one who keeps talking. What?
The first one.
How?
Okay.
How? Why? What? I'm ordering the nuke already. What's up? Did you just say Peter?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Peter Quill.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I have Star-Lord on my mind, and I said Peter.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
I thought you were gonna say Peter
Kai,
Parker.
shut up. You don't even have
Yeah.
a list.
I mean, he would if we didn't take 2 hours.
Yep.
Not saying that it's collectively all our fault. So.
Continue.
Did Pierce quote on? Sorry. Mhm. I mean, most people, everyone. Mhm. Did Peter's own father give his mother that brain tumor, or
Yeah.
okay? Because like I know he killed her. Like, how did he give her a brain tumor? Like, isn't a brain tumor like I don't
He
know.
did it through some space as a tumor, anyways.
Why did he do it again? Why did he kill his mother again?
Because he's an asshole.
I mean, yes, but
He didn't want any
forget,
ties to anybody.
forget it.
That's why
Forget it.
he didn't want
We'll
any
talk about
ties.
it.
That,
Forget it.
that
We'll talk about it some other time.
Just rapid fire it.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna watch Iron. Just talking about all these movies makes me want to. Oh yeah. My favorite moment was at the end where like Hope and Scott were kissing, and then what's the guy's name? He's just like he just opens the door and then they're just like sucking face. He's just like, well, yeah, yeah. Scott's cool. I really like him. I hope to see more.
I'll be right back, guys.
Would that really destroy Earth? Really? I feel like if that happened in real life, that would not. All right, fair enough. Who is it? I don't remember the guy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look him up because I honestly who's seen the Oh yeah, this guy. Mhm. Yeah, Drax is amazing. Well, I mean, well, he wasn't Baby Groot. He was like teen.
All right, I'm back.
I didn't think I was going to be that.
I really do not care.
I didn't think I was going to be that sad during that part, but I was actually pretty sad.
I mean, it sucked, but
Mhm.
Vultures. Can I just say this? That Vulture was a very interesting pick for the villain movie.
His dad, or yeah,
Yeah.
the girls.
Whoa! Watch your mouth there, buddy.
Those scenes,
kind of-
those type of scenes make me so upset.
It kind of goes back to the whole what makes if the suit doesn't make the man, maybe the man makes the suit or some shit like that. It's kind of it's kind of like a callback to that, which I thought I really liked that.
It really did make it more sad and then because like you have to think about like how Iron Man impacted yourself and how Iron Man impacted Peter because Tony was everything to Peter because Uncle Ben obviously like didn't exist in the MCU. The closest thing Peter had to a real dad was Tony. It just made it made the death so like impactful. Mhm. It actually feels like that in real life to me. Like whenever I see like Tony or Tom Holland in the same room together, oh my god, it's like those two know each other as if like they've been around each other for like 20 years and years. Oh fuck yeah!
Bro, put that shit in S tier. You know
oh
it.
my god.
Okay.
Do you only have Civil War in S tier?
After this one.
Sorry, I'm
God.
eating right now. I want to spin off. I want to spin off of Thor and Hulk just locked in a room. I've said this once and I'll say it again. Just give me a spin off of them for like 2 hours and I'll just die laughing.
Why did it have to be locked in a room?
Yeah.
Because they'll be isolated and they're like, I'm going crazy.
All right.
Thor quarantine, just him locked.
I don't understand why people like that movie. I'm not saying like you're an awful person.
Oh, exactly what you're saying.
I mean, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Mm-hmm.
Love how Alan's just giving up on talking about the movies. He's just like, I want to kill myself.
He's like,
Yeah.
Your parents are gonna slit your throat.
We've been here for 3 hours.
Jesus.
Has it actually been 3 hours?
Yes.
I feel like it's been
just
2. I
about.
feel like it's been. I feel like
Bro,
it's been 2.5.
it's 11 o'clock. We started at 8:30.
Jesus Christ! I'm sorry.
It's all your fault, Blake. I blame you.
Yeah, totally my fault.
Kind of is.
Yeah, totally, man. Wait, talking about
That's
Captain
fine.
Marvel. I want.
Yeah. This is the most important part.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah.
Stream's over. Bye.
Wait, where did you put Captain Marvel?
See.
What's wrong with
You're
you?
dead to me.
Trash.
Oh, you thought I was kidding?
I fucking love you, man.
Man.
Cool, everyone can go home now.
Alan's gotten to the point where you can tell he's tired because of his fucking voice.
Yeah, he's not saying anything either. He's like, he's probably falling asleep as we speak. He's like,
All right, so everyone, the next time we do a tier list, we're probably gonna get.
we're not doing this.
We're probably gonna get Kai to do his movies, just because And this time we'll be more prepared because we're gonna do my idea. Okay, no one said that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah,
I feel
this will
like
be like 5 minutes. How were we wrong?
I feel like whenever no, I don't want to say that. Hold on. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut because that's probably smarter.
yeah, my dad walked in and I was like, yo, me and my friends are doing an MCU tier list, and he goes, cool. And I go, yeah, it's really nice. We've been here for 3 hours. And he goes, you have too much time on your hands. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta work in like 9 hours. I need to go to fucking bed.
Go to bed. No one told you. No one said you couldn't leave until we were all done.
I'm really happy Shadow was in here though, because
Yeah, Shadow would ruin this whole. Yeah.
Actually, guys, if you look at Captain Marvel's powers, you'll
How about
notice
how
that
about
they
we
glow blue.
How about we not talk about that?
How about we not talk about this on stream when he could literally?
oh yeah, you're right. Anyways, fuck you,
I
Shadow.
ain't trying to lose friends.
That's fine. He'll understand.
Who said he was my friend? No, let me stop.
You guys are assholes.
We're friends? What?
Love you, Shadow. No homo.
Love you,
Fucking
buddy.
target.
I thought I was the asshole of the group.
No, you just talk a lot, and that's why you're annoying.